Hey everybody, good morning. It's Friday morning. Welcome to the Marne Morning Show. I'm super excited because I have a client and a good friend of mine, Sarah Strizzi, here with me this morning, and we're excited to talk to you. And she has done some amazing healing work. She's an energy healer. She's got an academy. And we're going to talk today about quantum human design. I don't even know if I know what that is. So we're going to learn about it today. But Sarah, just go ahead and jump in. Tell us, introduce yourself, and then we'll jump into our topic today.
Perfect. Thank you so much for having me today, Marnie. I am grateful. My name is Sarah Strizzi. I'm a certified energy healer, transformation coach, and quantum human design practitioner. My passion is for helping people release energetic blocks, awaken their purpose, and live in alignment with their highest potential. So through my work, I know firsthand how quantum human design, which is an evolution of traditional human design, it's a powerful tool for conscious growth. It helps us understand our unique energy blueprint and helps us to make aligned decisions and tap into the full power of our healing and manifestation abilities. It's amazing.
Okay, so just a quick interjection for those of us who don't even know what human design is. I mean, it's a buzzword. We've got quantum in there. We've got human design. But what is this? What is this human design? What do we mean? What is it?
Yes. So human design and quantum human design it's a system that blends ancient wisdom with modern science. So it's based in astrology, the Chinese I Ching, the
Okay.
Kabbalah, the
Oh,
chakra
wow.
system, and quantum physics. So it blends all these different modalities and different ancient wisdom thoughts
Cool.
into a workable chart, sort of like your astrology chart, right? So I'll give you an example.
Okay.
So
Oh,
this
wow.
is
Look at that.
yeah, so this is what it looks like. It's
Uh-huh.
based on your birth date, time, and location.
Yep.
So I'm just holding this up here to the screen. So this is my particular chart.
Yeah.
So
Oh, wow. Look at
yeah.
that.
So
That's
what
so
you
cool.
do,
Yeah.
there's these chart generators, and you can go in and enter in, like I said, your birth date, time, and location, and
Okay.
it pulls forward your unique design. We
Okay.
are once in a lifetime cosmic events. Okay. So
Right.
your design is um, imprinted into your life story and your soul purpose at the moment of your birth.
Oh, wow.
And through this system of human design, we can pull forward incredible amounts of information here in this chart. There's
Mm.
all these different, these
Mhm.
numbers, all these different things that we can, as a trained, practitioner in quantum human
Okay.
design, take your chart and help you decipher so much information about you to really help you understand what your strengths and gifts are, where you might experience energetic challenges, and how we are designed to interact with the world. It's amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So for someone who feels like she knows herself deeply, would what am I going to learn from quantum human design? I mean, I'm into astrology. I'm interested in quantum physics. I can't say that know a lot about it, but I'm interested in esoterics and all the things. So why is this methodology, why is it going to blow my mind? Why would I do it?
So I would say that one of the most valuable aspects of quantum human design is helping us to make decisions. So in this information in your chart, we pull forward what is called your strategy and your authority. So your strategy is, so there's 5 different types of energy. There's 5 different types. There's manifester, generator, manifesting generator, projector, and reflector. So all of us are one of these 5 types.
I've heard people say to me, "Oh, you're a manifester," or "You're a generator." I don't know. I can't remember.
So I will be happy to pull up your chart at some point and give you all the juicy details of what that is, because depending on what type you are, one of those 5 types,
right,
you have a particular strategy of how you're designed to interact with life. Okay. So with that, you are also, depending on your makeup, you're shown your authority, and that's your personal decision-making process. So I'll use myself as an example. I'm a manifesting generator, and I am designed to respond to what lights me up in life. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And
Right.
I have an emotional authority. And that's very important for me to know that I am an emotional authority. So, what
Okay.
that means is that I'm not supposed to make quick decisions in the moment. I'm
Oh,
supposed to sit and allow my emotional wave to
okay.
fluctuate. And if my answer is still a yes through that emotional wave, the answer for me, let's say in 24 hours or in 1 week, for me,
Mhm.
it's faster. It's about 24 hours. I allow, now that I know that I need
Yeah.
to ride that emotional wave, I know I need to wait about 24 hours. So if I'm trying to make a decision about
Uh,
something, if my answer is still a yes tomorrow, then that's a good choice for me. If I'm
uh-huh.
wavering, if I'm kind of in that 24 hours and my emotional wave is kind of taking me through a range of emotions and I'm unsure or I'm undecided, the answer is no, because if I continue
Uh-huh.
forward with saying yes to that, my entire experience with that yes is going to be waffling, wavering, and unsure.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, understanding those details about yourself helps
Mm.
really helps you make aligned choices and decisions that really work with your energy,
Mm.
with your flow uh,
Mhm.
of
Mhm.
life. So, just those two alone, knowing whether you're a generator, a
Right.
manifesting generator, those one of the 5 types, projector, reflectors. Reflectors are less than 1% of the population. So,
Oh,
such a small number of people, but such beautiful significance in our culture. So knowing that, and then knowing your authority. So basically, how you respond to decisions. There's also something called a splenic authority, which
oh, what?
in those people, they get quick yes nos. So they
I feel
know in the
like I'm that
moment.
person
I would love to find out. We will find out for you. So
because
you feel like,
I'm like quick decision maker. Maybe
yes,
it's because I've been forced to make decisions because my life is so like back to back, and I'm like I have to make decisions quickly, and I don't sit on them. I just go with what is my internal momentary gut feeling, and then I'm just like I'm a yes or I'm a no. So yeah, that'd be really interesting.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And so it's important to know that because somebody with you that you're feeling you have that, that splenic authority, that quick yes, no,
Uh-huh.
people that don't really realize that they have that authority might get stuck because we're conditioned in our
Uh-huh.
society to
Right.
think in our mind, to process in our mind. And our
Uh-huh.
mind has all kinds of external factors that
Stuff.
are playing in, right? And
Yeah.
so human design and quantum human
Yeah.
design allows us to really shift out of that conditioned mind and move into the aspects of our intuition that are really providing us the answers that are in
Mhm.
alignment with
Mhm.
our choices or with
Mhm.
our desires.
Mhm.
And so, for example, I have a client that she's a business owner and um, she was getting she has splenic authority. She learned this about herself and it was absolutely mind blowing to her because she gets stuck in overthinking.
Oh, okay.
And yes, and so she was overriding her authority, which is that splenic authority, which is that quick yes no answer. She was
Uh-huh.
overriding that with overthinking.
Okay.
And
I know
that
a
was
lot of people do that, huh?
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And as soon as she realized that that quick yes no was
Was
her splenic
was
authority telling
right.
her the
Yeah.
right direction, she was able, everything shifted in her business and it
I
took
can
off. It took off and she also felt more at ease in her personal life. So
Oh,
knowing
nice.
those details about yourself can help in all facets of your life. It's really powerful.
Well, I'd like to dig in a little bit on this point, and see how it relates to human design. So, I'm of the belief that when you feel the answer, you know the answer. But maybe this is my own personal experience. So when I get a hit on something, I'm just calling it my intuition. My intuition is in the moment telling me a yes or no about this person. In the moment, it's telling me a yes or no about what I should say. So for me, I've been just labeling that, okay, well, what is your intuition saying? And I'm able to tap into it quickly and then just go for it and make that decision quickly. So I'm a quick decision maker. But you're saying something that's slightly different in that that may not be correct for some people based on their human design. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Yes.
Interesting.
Yes. Yep.
So, but I'm just kind of pushing back a little bit, but doesn't everybody have the intuition and the ability to know in a moment and lean into their intuition? Or are you just saying the process for them is a little bit longer? What are you saying?
We all have intuition. We're all connected to that our inner knowing. It's just a matter of, if you want to be in alignment with flow and less resistance, honoring your authority. So basically your decision making, wiring and energy within your body, by following your authority, you experience the greatest outcome. So we're always listening to our intuition,
right?
But depending on what type of person we are, what type of authority we have,
right?
Like, I'm a very highly intuitive person. I'm also very eager and willing to say yes. That's bit me in the butt, because I have an emotional authority, and my answer is always yes in the front. I am a go-getter. I am willing. I am, I'm a quick thinker, and very connected to my intuition. But I have gotten myself into a world of hurt and, jumped the gun and purchased something before I was ready, or, made a decision to book a trip when I didn't really, think about or ride my emotional wave to really let that energy settle, to where I've had to, backpedal, or, go and, maybe lose some money, or, make a poor decision, even though I'm very connected to my intuition. So for me to realize in my quick, I'm going to be the first one out of the gate and the first one to say yes, for me to learn that aspect about myself, that I need to respect my emotional wave, has been so valuable to me. Because if my choice is still a yes tomorrow, that's the right decision for me. And then that spares me from the potential of jumping the gun, or, getting myself involved in something that necessarily wasn't meant for me, but my intuition was all heck yeah, this feels good.
Well, so it's because your design is you're having an emotional response, and you have a period of emotional response for you that's about 24 hours, you've said.
Yes. Correct.
So then if you feel like your intuition is saying yes, and then you wait 24 hours, but then the next day it's a no, then that wasn't intuition.
Okay, so we're blending, I think, intuition with other things, right? So my personality style of being,
and I don't know, I'm just making up right now. I'm curious.
So I feel like we're always listening to our intuition, but based on who we are according to our human design, to really be in alignment with ease and flow and in our life, it helps to understand what is your best decision-making style. So if you have a splenic authority, you're going to get that quick hit, that quick yes, no. So my husband, for example, has a splenic authority. He knows in the moment, yes, no, and that doesn't change. For me, I thought I had that answer, yes, no, in the moment too. But a lot of times I would find myself jumping the gun. And why was I doing that? Because my emotional authority needs to go through an emotional wave to make sure that that answer is still a yes tomorrow.
I got you. Well, that would be very, very interesting to know.
Yes, it's amazing.
I'm definitely curious about this. Okay, so on a side note, I'm going to put this in the comments for our viewers here about your quantum human design program that you have. So people can check that out in the comments. And so, but tell us, what's another really big thing that you've learned about yourself that we can relate to because you've embarked on this quantum human design? What's another specific example?
Yeah, I love it. So in our chart, you'll see some of these. Okay, so there's these 9 centers, these shapes that you'll see. There's these 9 shapes. Okay, some of mine are filled in and some of them are white, correct?
Right.
You know how that is? Yeah.
Yeah.
So depending on whether a center is defined or open, tells you a lot about yourself as well. So I have an undefined heart center. Okay. So someone that has an undefined heart center might find themselves struggling with self-worth throughout their life. So really questioning their value. When you have an open
Ooh.
center, you absorb things from your environment and then you amplify them. So if I'm with somebody that is struggling with self-worth, it might trigger in me and amplify my own feelings of self-worth.
I feel like I'm like this.
Okay, you probably have an open heart center.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. And also having an open heart center really causes you to like almost be like a chameleon, where you kind of just assume kind of the energy of the room, and you kind of,
oh my God, this is me.
Yeah.
It can be totally exhausting, can't it?
Totally. It can be totally exhausting. And if you don't realize that's happening, that you have an open heart center, you don't know how to understand that consciously. As soon as you understand that consciously, you see it. You can recognize when that's happening. And then you can show up a little different, right? You can maybe, put a protection bubble around you energetically, where you're not absorbing the self-worthlessness in the room, right?
Yeah. You and I have talked about the protection bubble, and I mean, we could go on for an hour about that. And that was a great reminder when you told me. You were like, oh no, I put a protection bubble around me every day. And I'm like, oh my God, I've been missing days. Like some days I don't put the bubble over me, and then I'm absorbing other people's energies.
Yes. It's a powerful, just a quick visualization in your mind to, picture this, a bubble of protection around you, and just say, yeah, absolutely. It lets love and kindness in, but it repels negativity and all of the frantic energy in the collective. Very, very helpful.
That's so good. Okay, that's another really great example. And I'm getting more interested in quantum human design. Okay, so tell me, what's another thing that we, like a specific example about yourself that we would learn in quantum human design?
Yes. Okay. So also in my chart, something that was, intriguing here. So I have an open root and I have an open head. So these centers are the chakra systems. So I have an open root and an open head center.
Okay.
Those are the two pressure centers in our design.
Okay.
And when you have an open head and open root center, you have pressure to inspire. You have pressure to inspire. And so I was always wondering, why do I feel like I'm standing at the top of Niagara Falls with all of this energy, and I'm holding it back by a gate, because I'm holding it back because I'm like, this is intense. Well, come to find out, built into my design, I have a pressure to inspire. And so just knowing that about myself allows me to regulate that energy, to be more in alignment with it and less resistance, because it takes a lot of resistance to hold back what's naturally just there as a pressure. So if you allow it just to flow, it really helps you lower your stress and understand that is an aspect of you, and that when you're feeling those feelings, you know how to mitigate them in a different way, because there's understanding and there's consciousness around it.
Right. Oh my God, you're really giving us some good stuff today. And I feel like you and I are kind of similar.
I bet we are. So on the side, we'll get your details. You can run your human design chart. There's many free resources. So Karen Curry Parker, who I am studying under through quantum human design, which is just quantum human design is just an expanded version. It's quantum human design itself was taught by a gentleman named Ra, and it very much focuses on your not self. So very much focusing on your conditioning and your coming into awakening, breaking through conditioning. You're not self.
Yeah.
Karen studied with Ra for many years, and she was just uncomfortable with the language that was being used. She felt like it was very restrictive. And so she rewrote and she took human design, turned it into quantum human design with changing the language to really take us from an awakened person into the realm of what's possible in the quantum field. So it's really helping us move and expand into the future, aligning with our purpose and our gifts and our, our reason for being here in just a really beautiful way. So I really love her teaching. And she has you can go to freehumandesignchart.com to
Okay.
I will eventually have this on my website, but I don't quite yet. So in the meantime, you can go to freehumandesignchart.com and it'll generate your chart and you'll have it presented for you. So you can look and start learning about yourself. And then, as a certified practitioner in reading the human design chart, I can take you and show you all about the circuitry in your system. So all of these lines and things are circuits. Those tell you so much about yourself, your open centers, your defined centers. What does that mean? So I can help you really just get a fluid understanding of who you are and how you operate, so that you can be in alignment with flow. And of course, when we're in alignment with flow, what are we doing? We're manifesting. We're manifesting. So yeah, you really become a manifesting supernova.
Yes, that's so good. Okay, so tell us, we're almost wrapping up here. So tell us a little bit more about your specific program. So what do people get? I imagine that you run the human design for them, but tell me what's the program? What do they get? How much does it cost? Tell us more about that particular program.
So I am newly certified in quantum human design. So right now my program is just, you can schedule a reading with me. So it's an hour-long reading. It's done via Zoom.
Okay.
And I will provide you with, insights and do a deep dive on, your authority, your strategy, your type.
So you run my human design for me?
Yes, I can run your human design for you. I just need your birth date, time, and place, and then I can take care of all of the rest. And when we meet for Zoom, I will be ready to do a proficient reading for you.
I'm in.
Yeah, so good.
Off this phone call.
So good. I love it.
Oh my God, I'm going to learn more about myself, which is, of course, my favorite topic.
I love it, Marnie.
We're all our favorite topic, right?
Right.
So like learning about yourself is so important because then it helps you relate in the world. It helps you connect and have empathy and compassion for more people when you see yourself fully. And when you can really understand yourself, it just helps us understand and relate to other people better. So I think like this kind of work that you provide is really important. So what do you charge for the session?
Well, right now, since I'm, still in the process, I'm becoming level 3. So I'm already certified level 1 and 2.
Okay.
It's $222 for the first several sessions. And then of course I'm going to readjust, as I get more, more under my belt. And then again, I'm also, a certified energy healer, and I have a range of healing and coaching packages, as well. So
I'm excited about this product.
Yeah, this is really.
I know you and I have worked together a lot. We've, she's been on my show before. We've talked about her heart wall clearing program, which is also really amazing. She's an amazing coach. We've met in person. Like Sarah is a person you definitely want to be with and be connected with. But this is exciting to me because I don't know, something about it feels accessible in terms of my understanding of it. And also, I feel like you really embody all kinds of healing modalities and then have it delivered through this methodology, I think is going to be really sweet. So I can't wait to check it out.
Love that, Marnie. I appreciate your sentiments, and I'm constantly focused on really helping humanity, especially in this great awakening that we're in, really to understand ourselves on a intimate level. And so through my energy healing packages and now with quantum human design, it's just, I'm on this quest to deepen my understanding so that I can then help everyone around me feel more purposeful, feel more aligned, make better decisions, heal their hearts, clear out the traumas from the past, so that we can fully embrace this amazing opportunity that we have right now as humans in this planet to make positive ripples of change, to create massive abundance in all areas of our life, improve our relationships with ourselves and others. This is an amazing opportunity to be a human on this planet at this time. And we have tremendous potential for really living an incredibly blessed life. And so I'm here to help you clear out the conditioning, the traumas, the things that are keeping us stuck, because time doesn't wait for anyone, right? Every day keeps marching on. And every day that we're stuck and, feeling powerless is another day that we're not living our fullest. So I'm saying, let's go, let's embrace this amazingness and learn about ourselves on this really amazing level to where we can show up. We can show up in confidence with eager anticipation of goodness coming our way and really raise our vibration to call in and attract the life we want.
Yes. Yes. And I think many of us are, we just want to feel free. We want to feel peace. We want to feel love and joy. And it's sneaky. It can, like, that anxiety and fear can come back in, and you have to keep constantly working on yourself. It's not like you have a spiritual awakening and you're all good. I say this all the time on this show. It's like, I've had a spiritual awakening. I've had an evolution of myself. And then you think you're all set, and it's like, no, you just get to another level. And you constantly have to keep working on yourself. And that's what it is to be human. That is this human experience. And so I really love this work that you're doing. And for those of you who are watching the show, feel free to check it out. I put some links in the comments, or just go to sarahstrizzi.com. I'll put it up on the screen, sarahstrizzi.com/quantum human design. So check out that landing page and book a session with Sarah. And I just really appreciate you coming on to the show today.
Thank you for having me, Marnie. You're a bright light in this world, and you've been such a source of grounding and information for me. Like, I've learned about myself incredibly on a different level from working with you. You've shown me what's possible in so many ways. So thank you for helping me expand as well as a coach and an energy healer.
Yes, my pleasure. Okay, so we're going to say goodbye to our audience, but you stay on because I want to chat with you. But thanks, everybody. It was great to see you today. Lots of love and joy and peace to you. I'll be back next week with another amazing guest. Happy Friday. See you soon. Bye.